I often get called by local funeral homes. They know I'm available to do a funeral service. I do a few of these a year, usually put through Pumphrey Funeral Home. And they call me and ask me to do a service for someone who's just died, and that person wasn't a member of a church or anything, but their family wants to have a pastor to officiate the service. And then they ask me, well, what should be in the service? And I ask them that first, but they usually toss it back to me. And I say, what's often said in a funeral, Lord's Prayer, and they usually agree. And then I mention Psalm 23, and they usually agree with that as well. But what I do not tell them is why Psalm 23 is so important for their funeral service for their loved one. It is truly, as we say in the Presbyterian Church, truly a witness to that person's resurrection. Why? Because we experience resurrection on the grieving end when we say that psalm together. And that is because of this simple fact. In the middle of Psalm 23, God in third person transitions into God in second person. For when we get close to the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil, for you, God, are with me. God in third person becomes God in second person. Because when we are getting close to death or dying of any kind in our lives, God gets to be quite intimate. This Sunday, we will encounter some of the intense intimacy of Psalm 23 as we make very personal for ourselves what it means to be not only welcomed by God and one another in our church, but also to belong. Psalm 23 is all about being a psalm of belonging. Come and sing that song with us this coming Sunday. Come and learn how we are all drawn closer to the bosom of God's creation in that song. I look forward to seeing you Sunday.